Right, chat. I'm a big fan of Halo. I always have been. I feel it's like a game. If you're into gaming now and you play things like Call of Duty and whatnot, you grew up. You were born playing Halo. It's just what we all did. Me and my friends play Halo. We have Halo nights where we go back and play the OG Halo games in today's time, and the game still lives up. The game still lives up, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait for the next Halo game. I heard there's a BR, there's an MP, and they're taking it to the next level, chat. I'm excited. Shall we see this gameplay overview? I'm actually well excited. Let's see what they got to offer. Here we go. Oh. You only played one Halo? You need to up that number, sir. Up that number. Play this one too. Oh, I'm actually well excited. Probably too excited.
Just the feeling of like being in a firefight and hearing the click of the gun, throwing it down, grabbing one off the wall.
But turn it down even more. Putting it down a little more,
he's
right?
Like laying in. I see kill assist, kill assist, kill assist.
Any pistol across any of the games. Whatever gun allows me to feel the most like John Wick, I am there.
Yeah, you want a gun that allows you to rip people up.
Big combat with vehicles going all over the
love
place.
Playing this.
Halo means something different for everyone, right?
It does.
I think that's what makes Halo great.
Oh, yes. Classic. This has still got the same vibe. Halo Infinite multiplayer.
Well, what is Halo multiplayer? And for me, it boils down to this tight arena-style combat and big team battle.
Joseph,
this
tell us
wide-open,
everything.
vehicle-infused kind of combat. We're taking that awesome legacy or classic Halo combat experience and modernizing it in ways that'll feel fresh to old players and really exciting to new players. We're going to give you great ways to customize your Spartan, really make your super soldier your own, and we're kicking off a journey,
jump into this
an experience that's going to evolve month to month, season to season, year after year.
For me, working through this multiplayer of this game, and the toughest challenge I think was really about how do we respect the legacy of what came before us, but still build something that feels new.
Always a hard thing. You're building on a game that already has such a
really
huge legacy.
Not just like in a,
and doing
in a
it
way
justice.
where you kind of won't notice it, where you feel like, oh, they really designed this to be a celebration of previous Halo, as well as an iteration of where Halo can go next.
Oh, it looks.
The vision of Arena
It looks how you kind of want it to look, right? It looks like old Halo.
Fair. It was all about earning everything on the map, earning everything, every kill you get.
Going back to like what is the core foundation of what made the great Halo multiplayer arena matches great. Halo is really about fair and balanced starts, so everybody's on equal footing when they come off the rip. And then once they start running around, it's about scavenging. It's about finding new toys. And
that was always the thing. It's
basically
through the match. Like a BR. Obviously, it's not last man standing, but it has the elements of a sandbox and a BR. You go out, you scavenge for your weapons.
Like the sandbox is Halo.
From the very beginning.
When we set out to look at Halo Infinite from a high level and the direction of what it is, there's lots of exciting things there because we really wanted to push what are the things that are true to Halo, but what are the things that fans haven't seen yet.
I've seen that in a few trailers. That's sick.
Has a
Come over
bigger
here.
voice than ever before. We ask questions to ourselves of,
the second this game comes out, I'm going to do custom games with chat. 100%.
Or could you go and get grapple to make sure that you swing yourself to the other side of a map to back cap a stronghold? We saw it as like another avenue,
sneaking
not just
in.
skill expression, but tactics for teams to coordinate around.
The exciting combinatory nature of this toy plus this toy and how those interact with objectives is super amazing.
Looking at how the power-ups play, like your classic powers, like the overshield and the active camouflage. For this title, what we're looking at, what we're excited for, is you pick that up and you choose when you activate it. It goes into your inventory. If you haven't used it, and someone kills you in multiplayer, you drop that overshield, and then they can take it and use it for themselves. That to me is very legacy, but we took the equipment side of it and modernized it.
That's such a classic gun there as well.
When it comes to the vehicles, we went in and decided to invest a lot in the systems. When I take damage in my Warthog, my wheels can get blown off. hood could get blown off. There's different aspects.
Oh, all right. Yeah, look, it's missing a wheel on the back. It's missing a wheel on the back. All right, okay, that's interesting.
And that's something that's brand new.
Yeah, that's mad.
Is like this doomsday mechanic. So when you hit this threshold, the vehicle catches fire, and it's very much you've got a certain amount of health or a certain amount of time, and you got to choose what you want to do with the last minutes of this vehicle.
We've got a cousin to the Warthog, which is the Razorback.
The back has this like multi-storage compartment that you can put a lot of stuff into. So if you want to put like detached turrets, power weapons, fusion coils, objectives, and that is what's really making the Razorback kick a lot of butt in the European campaign.
All right, okay.
The levels define pace for the game, how frantic it is, and they define that iconic fantasy for players as they're entering that match. What do they want to do?
Still looks so Halo.
What type of experience are they hoping to have? What kind of combat, what kind of dance floor is there available to have that combat in?
Maps look nice.
For me,
the maps look nice.
It's all about experiencing the full extent of the sandbox of Halo in just one match, right? Like you see the vehicles, the weapons, the equipment.
We really wanted to take that kind of concept, those feels you had, you know, playing the previous games, and just turn the volume up. Vehicles are no longer just spawning at bases anymore.
Oh, they look so classic. That's so good.
We have a commander in your ear telling you that Pelicans are going to be dropping off these vehicles.
Tank is inbound.
We have Halo 2
style
Delta Halo mission weapon pods that fall from the sky to resupply the field.
Yeah,
that's where it makes it feel like a real battlefield, and it's very exciting.
Wait, there's no release date still?
More players.
I expected to see that at the end of the video. Is that not going to be a thing?
Beautiful slice of sci-fi chaos.
The announcer is your big gameplay moments, your game modes, just like the way it was before.
Emotes, right? So I can be like, yeah,
Personal AI is really a reflection and information for the player.
Personal AI, designation button.
So if a player grabs the flag, your personal AI is going to tell you to, get that thing back to base and give you some like moment-to-moment updates.
Our team took the enemy flag.
What if we can let players choose their own AI, and each one of those are different voices, so that players can find the one that fits their personality and their mood the best?
Oh, the own narrator.
Of like me as a Spartan.
That's cool.
And for us,
that's going to be a DLC. We're going to get a Snoop Dogg DLC.
You are you.
Where Snoop Dogg's going to be like, hey, yo, dog, get the flag, alright? That was not my impression of him, by the way.
There will be millions of
just take the words of what I said and imagine it.
Spartans on the
Him,
that
not me.
Things like armor coatings,
like in
armor
Ghost,
emblems,
yeah, exactly.
Various armor effects, down to the individual armor pieces. So your shoulders, your gloves, your knee pads, your helmet, your visor, your helmet attachments.
You could literally go into that detail in Doom, which was sick.
Customization offerings there. Vehicles have a huge pool of customizations too. We support customization in the game. Players can do the same thing on HaloWaypoint.com as well as the Halo Waypoint app.
Okay,
the player also customizes
that's cool.
the Spartan, the soldier inside the suit. We want the Spartan to represent the
grammar
player as much as possible.
Yes.
They can change their body type and their voice, as well as choose prosthetics for the first time.
Coatings offer us a unique opportunity to craft some hyper-polished looks and let you express yourselves in ways you've never been able to before.
We're
coming at this from a player-first mentality. So what that means is that there's no random loot in this. There's no loot boxes. It's very important to us that everyone understands exactly how they unlock customization content.
Okay,
and we have a variety of places where they can do that.
Microtransactions?
First off is the Battle Pass.
The Halo Battle Pass will never be taken away
This
from
is
you.
cool,
What I
by the
mean
way,
by
chat.
that
This is
once you
really,
buy it,
really good.
It's yours and does not expire. In future seasons, you can purchase old battle passes as well as the current battle pass and choose which battle pass to put your progression towards.
All of these rewards are single source, so you're never going to be confused about where things come from. If you can unlock something in the battle pass, we're not going to let any other players circumvent that by purchasing it out of the storefront.
A lot of our stuff is unlocked through playing the game and only through playing the game. All customization is just cosmetic.
Every season will have its own theme and introduce new components,
This is
new
good.
looks,
This is
new
good.
gameplay for players.
This is what
new
people
opportunities
want.
to earn and collect cool rewards. We've seen the Samurai already. That's one of our event armor cores, and that's going to be something that players can earn through gameplay.
That's sick.
For free.
Yeah, for
With us
free?
going free to play for the multiplayer part of the game. Like that was a big goal because how do we have a way we can always bring players in, right? And they can, when we have a new update, there's they'll just dip their toes in if they even just want to see it.
Not only are we free to play, but we're free to play on PC as well as console. And what that means is we're able to get the biggest audience we've ever had. Everybody gets to play with no barriers. And even better, your progression carries from one platform to the next.
Getting our game to be on PC and console at the same time is an amazing
They just
chance
saying
for us to
console.
Really just kind of
They're
excite
not
new
saying
players about the game.
Xbox.
How can we do things like
That's why I'm thinking
cross-play interesting, and like even in just customs, being able to just play with your friends. That like some people have PCs and some people have consoles, and like let them talk to each other, let them be friends.
They're leaving it open. If it's just Xbox, just say Xbox versus PC.
You can go within MP.
You get my hypes up too here. I know it's not going to be chat. Don't you worry.
It's great for
it's Halo.
newer players
it's
who
exclusive.
are still picking up the controls, and also people who want to warm up before they head into matchmaking. It's a series of experiences.
Training areas,
both
okay.
A tutorial to get started for the first time, weapon drills to practice with specific items, and also training mode that you can use to just get warm.
You can see what part of the. Okay, that's good.
Who are new to
Unless
Halo,
that's just in the
let's
training
help
thing,
them
but you
learn
get
what this universe
kind of
is about.
highlights what
Some
part of
these
their body
characters,
you
what
hit.
are they about?
Just know like,
And
did I
help
get a
them kind
headshot?
of
Was that a
know the
headshot?
vocabulary that people have been speaking for now almost 20 years, so that when they come in there, they don't feel like they're behind everyone else. They can kind of come in on an even footing.
I mean, I'm super jazzed about bots. I think they're awesome. Our goal with bots has been to have a variety of difficulties that kind of provide a good training partner for wherever you're at in the experience.
Okay.
Partnering with our players on the road to launch and after launch is absolutely critical, right?
And Halo's always been about the community conversation.
We want to make sure
they
we
clearly
hear our
are
players,
listening to the community.
make changes where we can based on that feedback, make sure the game is ready for launch, and then even beyond launch.
What I'm genuinely excited about is taking the game out of our hands and putting it into the community's hands. You know, whether it's
if it's not PlayStation, I'm gonna have to get it on PC.
Or the content that they're able to create with theater, watching streamers go after the game.
To get involved, you go to haloinsider.com, put in your info with your gamer tag, and we should be able to reach out to you if we want to invite you to a Halo Infinite flight.
We feel like we've got a pretty good selection at launch.
Give me that link.
Be there
Give
for our
me the link. Give me the link. Give me the link. Give me the link. Give me the link.
Something that is just a static set of items. We have some new stuff in the works already, and just can't wait to really get into that as soon as this game comes out.
New maps, new modes.
Haven't played Capture the Flag in so long either.
Launches just the beginning. Now we're just going to be able to talk, interact more frequently, and that's just going to be great. That is the future of Halo Infinite multiplayer.
Thank you to the community for all their feedback over the years so far, and I'm looking forward to the road to launch itself, and beyond.
Yes. Oh, mate, look at that gun. It's got so many abilities and stuff as well. Oh, what's that skull business? Pistol whipping. Yes. Oh, and an epic campaign with it as well, which is obviously paid for, but free to play multiplayer coming out this year. And you know I'm going to be playing it, chat. I'm 100% playing this game.